Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Tuesday, July 30. It is 9:50 a.m. Just 10 minutes before jolts and consumer sentiment, and we have a very questionable high here. The market has formed a 4-day range with I won't say intraday, has a good, we have excess here, excess down here, but we have balance inside balance here, right? The market has ended one time frame lower in the daily time frame as we speak is re-entering this range, which is targeting this low down here. Got to be very careful here. I believe the market is just waiting for consumer sentiment and jolts before doing anything. We either it seems like we are going to have some either rejection of the breakout. Notice what happened here. The market has repelled this high, but in the process has weakened this one, right? And re-entering the range, this is never a good thing. Is automatically I start to see this low. The high is very questionable. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 highs together, and guess what we have in the low? It doesn't seem, it seems we have excess, but when we open this profile from the past day, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 lows gathered around this level. Okay, so you got to be very cautious here. Very cautious. What I am reading, the way how I'm reading this market right now, I got a breakout of balance and the market re-entering the balance. Okay? Market re-entering the balance. This is the range of yesterday. This is yesterday's range here. This is the high. Notice we have double high here. This is the low. Notice how many lows do we have here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may even count this one too. All right? And the high is just the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this market can go in either direction. And right now, as we speak, over the inventory, I would say, look at this. I would say it's long. Okay, there's some short here that was rebalanced, but it got long in the process. So far, the market is not paying attention to the overnight inventory here. I'm going to put, let's see, what can I do here? Let me put this one here. I don't like it, I don't like this here. I'd rather use my screen. I got my profile side by side in my screen. Notice how the market is using every single reference in the lower side to buy from. First was yesterday's high, then was half back, then was the opening. Now it's been bought from the lows, the bar low. And guess what? We have overnight POC right at 55.12. 55.12. This is overnight POC here. 55.12 right here. Okay, that's monitoring for continuation has this level as next. Yesterday's POC is 55.04 P50. 55.04 50. Oh, where are you? Okay, this one here is yesterday's POC. Oh, what the heck happened here? All right. Ooh, I don't like this low. I mean, it's a good low, the one that we had. The market has just printed here. We may have something. Now, many things are happening here. This is overnight POC. Huh. All right. Was bought. It is buying right from that. The market is buying right from. Oh, POC. It doesn't. I can't see here. I mean, you cannot see this. I don't need this. I'm doing this. Well, maybe this one. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, it's very questionable level here, but it's just dry. Notice how it just, we got 0 here. I mean 8. This is action ending here. The current action. Now, I don't have a crystal ball here, right? Next action can be to the downside. This can be to the upside. All right. Let's put this one here. Yesterday's POC down right there. Settle 5503. 5503. That's another very important number. Settle. Let's do that as a green. Let's extend this to the right. 5503. That's yesterday's settle. Look at this. Let's see what. Okay, I guess I'm going to check the highs. 5530. 5530. How much are those? Okay, jolts are out. 5530. Let's see how the market reacts to that number. I'm going to open this just to hear what they have to say. Same volume as yesterday, low volume. Notice how the market is not having downside continuation here. Oh no, jolts are not out, my bad. What the heck happened here? Oh yes, jolts are out. Openings 8.14, forecast 8. That's not good. That's not good. Previous one 8.4. The forecast was lower. When we expect a reaction here to the upside. Notice, just check this out. How much information market profiles can deliver. Consumer sentiment higher. Oh boy, this is not good now. I mean, I was maybe aiming to see something here, but this low is now is It's very questionable here. It's drying to the downside, but don't like it. But something that I can do, I can put Nasdaq here. I'll put Nasdaq here so you can see Nasdaq. And I'll have my ES on side. You got the ES here. Notice where Nasdaq is buying from. Very, very questionable buying. Right from sell. That's not good.
Join Jim.
Good Tuesday morning. Welcome to another hour of Squawk on the Street. I'm David Faber with Leslie Picker. We're live from Post 9 at the New York Stock Exchange. Carl and Sarah both have the morning off. Let's give you a look at markets and treasuries. As you see, we are up on all the major indices, and there's that 10-year moving up a slight bit in yield. Of course, Fed meeting begins today.
And we're 30 minutes into the trading session. Here's some movers we are watching. Shares of Procter & Gamble. Take a look at those sinking after posting mixed results, currently down nearly 6%. The company posting its first volume increase in 2 years, but results fell short on revenue. And take a look at F5, one of the biggest gainers in the S&P this morning. Shares spiking up about 10.5% after better than expected earnings there and a full year guidance raise. As well, we've got PayPal in the green after a top and bottom line beat with total payment volumes at more than 10%. The company also raising its full year earnings guidance and those shares up more than 8%. And check out shares of.
This is distracting. I got a short here. I monitor the short. Everything started with this low here. Right? Let's check if the market can take POC here. It's buying from Cedro. First was Nasdaq who bought from Cedro. Now it's the ES that is buying from Cedro. Okay, let's check what
230,000, which means last month is the best month since March when it was 8,355,000. And of course, this fits right in a little bit lower. And it turns out that now this is the lowest level since April before the revision. And if we look at consumer confidence, these are July reads, 100.3 on headline, better than anticipated, although we had a big downward revision in the rearview mirror. 100.4 for June now becomes 97.8. That makes 100.3 the best level since May when it was 101.3. If we look at the present situation, 133.6, sequentially following a down revised 141.5, that becomes 135.3, now 133.6. That is the lightest level going back to April of 21. Now, if we look at what may lie ahead, expectations, 78.2. Sequentially, another downward revision to June. 73 becomes 72.8. 78.2 now becomes the best read going back to January when it was 81.5, the second best read, of course, on expectations. Yields, well, we've moved up to 418, and that would basically represent very near unchanged on a 10-year. If you look at a 2-year, hovering just below 440, that would be also very close to unchanged. And we want to pay very, very close attention to the beginning of a 2-day Fed meeting. Nobody expects a rate cut, but everybody's going to be perusing the statement and Q&A to make sure that SEP is still on tap. Leslie Picker and David Faber, back to you.
Rick, thank you. Yes, there will be a lot of parsing of words over the next few days or so. As you mentioned, the Fed kicking off that big 2-day meeting today as calls for policymakers to cut rates grow.
All right. Yesterday, this pullback we have here, this one here, it was right to settle. Okay. This pullback here was yesterday. So this is very questionable. Now we have a low that's been bought from seller. Regarding value, yesterday's goes from 1817 to 5500. I'm going to call it value here. Let me see if I can get some range. You say 17, right? 17. Uh-oh. $17 to $5,500. This is yesterday's value area. Okay, so you just know here. Let's do purple. What is blue? Come on, are you blue? Yeah, you are more likely to be blue. You too. Okay, this is value area from yesterday. Okay, this is yesterday's value. Now, as we speak, the current value is 22 to 8. So 22 to 8 down here. Let's do it wider here. Okay, why this is important? This is going to be very important today. Come on, where are you? It was you? You? Or you? Let's do you. All right, this is good. Notice what value is. Value is higher. Okay, value is not higher, overlapping higher. All right. While I was short, I was waiting for something to buy here. That low, man, that low. I'm going to show you something else here. Notice where A high or B high is. Can you see? Can you see where this high is? It's right at halfback, right at A halfback. Okay? You cannot see there, but you will see here. Right here. Very questionable high, questionable high here, questionable low here, questionable low here. This is a market that is being dominated. I mean, the session is being dominated by short-term traders here. And one of the first things I try to do is I try to identify who is or what is a dominant force in the current market, like right now, because that's what I am, right? I am a daytime trader, very short time frame trader. Then the second thing, this can be either first or second one, depending on the way how you think, right? The other thing is what the market is trying to do, right? It can be very well the first thing as well, what the market is trying to do, and second, who is behind that movement, okay? What the market tried to do, tried to take yesterday's high, which it did, right? Now we have an action to the downside. If we know who is behind that, the next thing is, what do I do? Right? What do I do? When you identify those things, I mean, the short time frame traders, short time frame trading has low odds, right? That the movement is going to be a strong one, because short-term traders are not known by their staying power. Okay. Plus, we have tomorrow very important economic release. We have FOMC. We have Chairman Powell also speaking. We have we have Meta after the close, and Amazon, Apple on Thursday, plus non-farm payrolls on Friday. Right? So there's a lot of things here, and we have a range. Okay, we have a range. The market has explored above yesterday's range. That breakout has been rejected, and now it is targeting the opposite side of yesterday's range. The first thing the market has to do right now is move. I want to see value moving lower. That's the next thing. Or at least inside yesterday's. If value cannot move inside yesterday's value, traders that are selling this market may be getting, short in the hole here. All right. Where's my Nasdaq? Oh, here's Nasdaq. Look at how long this this is inside. Nasdaq is doing different things than it happened yesterday as well. Nasdaq and ES were doing completely different things. They are not in sync. Now we have an inside value here right now. Now the market has reached below value. It's a good area for short-term trading buys here. This is a very mechanical buying here, against the movement, just because it is outside yesterday's value, just because of that. Now, if this movement is going to have anything, it's going to target this side. Okay, have some. I believe. This was from yesterday. Oh, regarding that, why did I put this here? This was for yesterday. Oh, I was checking my daily time frames, and that's why I had this area from yesterday. It's not useful anymore. This movement, this buy, targets this high. But the first thing it has to do is take this high, which is actually a bad high. Good odds that this is going to be revisited today. My bad. I apologize. I'm going to take my voice back. I thought this was hardback. This is hardback. This is daily hardback, and this is formed because we have range extension. Okay, it was here first, and then as the market moves lower, this moves lower as well. Now this is a good high actually. Oh, I will take those words back again, because notice where this high is. It's POC, yesterday's POC. Okay, very short time frame trading dominating the session so far. Here. And that's Nasdaq. All right. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to also, I don't need you anymore. How much is the VIX? 16. Too much data. Now, notice this thing, right? This is when you identify who is behind the movement. We have talked before that these mechanical trades have better odds of working. Now the market has re-entered value area, today's value area. You will see there will be a lot of fight here. There can be a lot of fight here in this one. If there's a lot of fight, that also confirms the dominating force today. Upside continuation, have this high, value high from yesterday. What the heck is this? Oh, that's overnight POC. It's different. It is quite a different market when I use. I guess each one has its advantages. It's nice, right? I guess you can use bar charts in this kind of environment. Now what do we have here? This is very questionable here. Very questionable. I did a quick short, but I am flat now. What happened here is I got this high here, right? Very close to this one, very close to this one, very close to this one. The market is very short. Not to remember where the market is coming from. It's very short. This hasn't removed none of the short inventory. All right, it's actually adding more to it because the movement is to the downside. It's adding more inventory, more short inventory, short inventory to the market. But this is a breakout. Okay? Right now, this is a breakout balance. The breakout is being made by short-term trading. You got to look above. Failure can target this low. Okay? But I have to monitor. Got value here yesterday, and right now I see value up here. Notice this is overlapping, right? Overlapping to this, overlapping higher. For this movement to be successful, this value has to move at least inside this one. Right? That's what I think. That's to monitor the market. This low is very questionable, right from the saddle, right from the 50 SMA as well. Very close to value of the low. Now, if I open this profile, this one, we have a bunch of lows here. Have another one here, another one here. This gives me long inventory. You know, I would call it this. I would call it with confidence weak long inventory down here. But also, there is something important here. I got this mark here, this bunch of blocks, but these blocks that I aiming lower are from this day. The more the market trades back and forth through this, the less relevant this becomes. And I have another one, but this one is way down here, right? Around the 54.50. I will call it 54.50. I am positive below this. I mean above this, and negative below. That's in the bigger time frame. Right? This low is very questionable. Monitoring the market has this as a next reference after this low here. Okay. As long as value remains higher, this is a buy the market. I mean buy the dip. Trades will be buying the dips here. Check the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also doing a back and forth from saddle. Same thing is going on in the ES. I have just seen something. I don't know if this is new. This is a new feature, but this is really good. You know, this is really good feature that the CME website has. This has a trading simulator here. This will, I mean, if you want to practice, this will kill many of those prop firms that give you simulating trading, because when you subscribe to any platform, you have 7 days top. But you know, this is a really nice feature on CME as well. You have to go hit trade here, limit what kind of order, let's say a kind of market quantity, one, limit price, and also look at this, it has options too. Really nice. To trade options, if you have never traded options before trading options, you need at least, I would say, maybe 4 to 6 months checking or practicing options, just so you can have a feeling about this kind of trading here. This, for example, I'm going to do something here. Let's see. Downside continuation. We were talking that has this side, right, as a potential destination. One thing, depending when the volatility is high, I could target maybe this 54, 54.80, right? 54.80 right here. Strike, buys, options. I got to put 55 day quantity, buy, sell, buy. Let's see how much. Let's see, because these are just see. Side is invalid. All right. All right. Well, how much is it right now? Tick value 2.5, tick size, last price 100, 2 points, right? So that's the risk you're taking. Let's submit this order just for the sake. What? I submitted, right? Did I? Okay. This is the first time. Oh, okay, order field. This is nice. Right? I got an option here, targeting. Wow, indicators say, what a line, what are the, oh, this is 54.80, targeting this low here. I don't need that, I need another kind of line, straight line. Yeah, this is better, there you go. Okay, but I need to monitor for continuation here. And now can you see how, I mean, it is hard for me to do this without market profiles. But I can use, oh, I was just trying to show this feature that the CME group website has now. I think it's very nice, very nice. I can also do futures here. But I like to trade options. And because, okay, I don't think this, okay, future options, what happened here? Strike 80 long position, when this expires? Today? And why I got this put, for example, why? It's not just buying or selling for the sake, right? I got a breakout. The breakout has failed. Which targets the opposite side. Monitoring for continuation, we see the market taking settle. This low is not good for me, exactly at 50. Then we have the value area low. Then this overnight hardback to monitor for downside continuation here. You know, if I see any kind of spike, for example, a spike is a quick, quick movement to the downside. That could be a sign, a good place to take profits. whenever it happens, right? Because spikes usually a sign of trade strong in the tower. And a nice, smooth movement is different. It's different here. Now let's check. Where is this? Unrealized profit and losses, 87.50, because that's the average price. Average. How do I monitor this? How do I monitor this? Okay, let's check it. Let's check it's 54.80 today. This give. I wish this were in points, because right now the average price is 2 points and now it's 3 points, almost double this. Yeah. Well, this is points. And the market right now. Okay, never mind. No, I just wanted to show these options, this thing that CME Group has. Very nice. I don't know if they have it before. I didn't pay attention, but if they did, that was something that I missed. So I think that's really nice. So you don't have to use these prop films anymore, because you have to pay like 30, 40, 50 bucks just to use the simulator then. I'm going to keep that as a practice, right? This one. I am flat right now. I'm not interested in doing anything right now. Because I consider this high being questionable, this low being questionable. There is questionable lows here, questionable highs here. So this is just short-term trading going on here. Now, that being said, right, the observations continue. Right? Can this market, can today be a trending day to the downside? That's the thing, right? Can this be a trend day? In this case, to the downside, because we have an upside breakout that has been rejected. You got volume here in A, volume down here. Not bad. Let me move this out of the way. Because this is my panoramic. I use this for panoramic view. I like to have it like something like this. And for straight or closer observations, I have this one here. I have this all zoom in. It's a cleaner chart as well. I don't have anything here, so I can see the range here. 1, 2, 3, 4 day range. I can see an inside bar, another inside day. Right? This is balance, inside balance, inside balance, and this is breakout balance. Failure targets this low. Monitor for continuation. Have this reference next, this one next, this one next, this one, and this one over here. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Let's check how much. It is still. Why it doesn't show the gains? This chart doesn't show. I don't understand this. The trade is working here. This day is working, but this should be a, bah, whatever. I don't have time to do that. And now, what will, in this case, what will be a sign that trade is not working? Now we have two periods, so A and B. If previous period high is taken, that's the end. That's the structure of the market, of the trade being broken, right? It's kind of far here. Right? If this market fails to have downside continuation, is one thing. But if previous period high is taken, that's the end. Yeah? That's when you close. I should be closing. But in theory, right? But if the market, for example, starts to, stall, I'm not going to wait for that to happen. All right, give me a second here. Notice how this market is developing outside of yesterday's value now. Right? Almost. This is on the low. Check this out. We have today's low is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lows here. 5 if I include this one. There's a bunch of stops in this area here. Yeah? That can be the potential, a spike that I'm not expecting, that I might see here, because these are longs. These are longs from yesterday that are still in the market. There's new longs that are coming here, trying to hold this support resistance, right? Very technical trade here. One time frame continues for the market to end one time frame lower. Notice how much it has to travel, right? All the way up here. Man, this is watching bar charts is it's like I am blind. There's a lot of information that I don't have, that I miss here. Notice volume. Oh, one thing that I got in my daily homework is I wrote yesterday that the biggest days, the days when the market has the biggest volume, were the days the market has the biggest, the significant breaks, are the ones that have printed this volume, this kind of volume. Now look at that. Oh, I see something here. This is delay data. This is 55.06. Right now we are 54.9. They cannot do. I just realized that, my bad. Oh. All right, the US market is having downside continuation. Next thing, stopping. Traders are buying every single reference there is here. Every single reference is being bought. This is the last one. What was this? Why do I have this? What the heck was this? Oh, look at this. 5 here. Okay, that's, oh, that was that this is value area low from the overnight. You know, you can see how mechanical this market is. Stopping at this value, it's just super questionable here. You know, the buyers that are here in this market, you know, we're buying from this high, next thing buying from this area, volume, next thing overnight high, opening, POC, settle, hold back, value area low, now value area low. This is just, you know, the also success are, you know, very low here. Seems like now I want to see something here now. You know, this intraday loss from yesterday now has been repaired. Okay, that we have from yesterday. The next thing we have is this one from the day before. Okay, that would be something. After this low is taken, I don't have nothing else here. There may be some odds here. Market doing something. No? The ultimate destination of this trade is this low here. Nasdaq has reached the opposite side. Has reached a low. Now we have a breakout. I mean, one time frame higher ending in Nasdaq here. Look at this. Low, 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 low being taken. And this is a go, no go level here right now. Because there's a bunch of weak levels here from this day. And if these are not corrected, watch out. Okay. Now value area, the last visual, very visible reference from these profiles had been traded now. This leaves still this to the downside. Notice how value is still overlapping higher. But we have a trending day so far. Very emotional. 1, 2 distributions in just 3 periods. Signs of emotional trading here. Notice all the things that 93, 16, 93 to 16. This is overnight value. Can you see how much information is we miss without window trader. It is well worth the price. Now these are tools. These are really nice tools. We have here. I closed this trade here. I really don't understand here. It was showing unrealized losses for 50 something, 87. I guess they consider unrealized losses the price you enter, because that's the risk you're taking, basically. But realize, I still need to become familiar with that platform. But it's a really nice. That's a really nice future. And why I close? That's the thing. Why I close? I close because value area is high here. Value area remains higher. I saw these distributions here forming, this low being taken, and there was, at the time, there was some tapering low side. There's no more references here. And also I was short in my account. I was short my account too. That I closed as well. That's how you have volume here. Volume. Now, this is momentum now. Joining the movement. No. The traders that were hesitant to go short up here, to go short down here, now they're shorting down here. Oh, I have confirmation, right? I have confirmation now the market is breaking. Now I can go short. That's when problems is, the odds that we have something, the odds something will go wrong are higher. When you got that kind of, that's something that we need to go get through, right? Because we always have to take a risk, always have to take a risk in trading. When we are 100% sure that we are going to have a good trade, odds are very low. The odds are against us, because the opportunity may, we might have missed the opportunity already. No, what a difference profiles do in this one. Huh? Even though I'm passing, now this is moving. I got 50 to 25 here and 3 here. This is moving here. $3.25 here. Not bad. Can you see what's happening? The break actually extends value to the upside. While it moves value lower, it also moves it higher. Move it higher. Very, can you see? Very interesting thing. Huh? Oh boy, it's 1050. Now, the upside movement, I want to see that there is some rebalancing here. You know? In the upper side, in the same way how we monitor market going lower, and this is out, this has been checked out, seller is here. Same thing goes to the upside, right? Same thing. Now we have on the upper side this area here. Because it's a very, it's a technical market today. I have this area. I want to see if this market trades or hold this area. If this one holds, we may target this one. But before gaining over there, this market has to close the distribution, has to close this area. Has to close the area between. Let me check, let me see. And this is just monitoring the market, right? This is the job actually. This is trading, you know. Right now we have a trend to the downside that is targeting this low here. Right? That's the first objective. Below that we have talked about the previous day, about this day here and the lows. Monitoring has these levels as reference, this one. After this, what's this one? Nothing else, right? The most important one, the ultimate destination of this movement. Right? But nothing else. It has nothing else. Traders don't have any reference here as they were having here to buy. Right? So finally, I have a good trade, right? Now, the upside, right now, this one time frame lower, this movement, this action will remain to the downside as long as this high stays. If the next period opens somewhere in here, will be this high, right? If this high stays, still an action to the downside, still a market to the downside. But if I have this movement that now, this action that has not ended yet, if there's going to be another one to the upside, the first thing to monitor, I have this area here, for example. The market may gain momentum to the upside. If these shorts are taken, they will be forced to cover. Then I start to monitoring the upside. I have hardback, daily hardback, which coincide with this period hardback, but this one is more important, and the closing of this distribution. Closing of these distributions. You have one here and another one here. In the same way as this one, this movement, this breakout balance and fail targets this one, the same guidelines apply for these distributions, right? The market close these distributions here. I want to see acceptance, if there is acceptance or rejection of the penetration of this distribution here, right? Big notes of volume here. Unless you have any questions, I will be calling it a day. It is 10:50. I'll grab some breakfast, something to eat here. Very nice day today. I did something. Yesterday, I was very tired. Yesterday, I decided, one of my rules is if I'm tired, I have to rest. I cannot do anything if I am tired. I didn't do anything in the morning while I was here. And after I take a nap, after a nap is when I did something really small. I feel better now. I believe I'm good enough to be the whole day in front of the screens. But right now I am a little bit hungry. I will eat my breakfast and I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe. Again, before I leave, the ultimate destination of this movement is this low here. Once or if the market reaches this low, the same guidelines that were applied down here, downside continuation has this low. And this low here. Now we have 4 or 5 lows altogether in this area here. And tomorrow is a very important day. We have FOMC, and most important, I don't believe there's going to be any rate cuts, but we have Chairman Powell press conference tomorrow. All right. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe and happy trading. See you. Ooh, look at this, man. Gosh. There's huge upside potential here. Oh boy, look at this. This has potential to be very dynamic here. Look at the highs here, the lows here. This could be a sequential trade. And the potential for a sequential trade in these two markets are high. Boy, this is, oh boy. Ooh, what this, gosh. Same thing for the bond market. Look at these lows here, highs here. Now, what may happen here is, this is a breakout failure. If there is something tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, the same traders that were trying to buy this market will be hesitant to buy again here. If there is something here to the upside, or at least to close or partially close this gap to half of the gap here, they may be hesitant to go with the break now. Especially they see this market breaking 5% buy, exactly to 5% also. Gap here, gap up here. This is very, very questionable here, right from the 50 here. 50, 50, 50, 50. This may come to the 50 too. If there is a breakout on failure, the same breakout on failure to the upside may happen the lower side as well. I think everybody is waiting for me. The market is waiting for information here. All right. Look at this. Volume is increasing here. Very nice. Notice how the volume start to go higher. Well, it won't be higher than this day.